For those who are watching, actually my way a little bit. Alright, for those of you that are watching on YouTube, this will be a VOD taken straight from my stream, so you may want to skip a little bit ahead if you're just interested in the cards and stuff, unless you just want to listen to me chat for a little bit, because normally you wait like, I don't know, 5-10 minutes, probably less than, roughly 5, until more people get into the stream, so I'm not just reviewing it for nobody, so, yeah. If you're interested in just the card stuff, you may want to skip ahead just a little bit. Just a heads up. I don't want to put out that. I want to put out the stream chat. Alright, now I can see the chat. Good. Worst to best? Of course. We always start at the bottom. We go from shit to best. Can't be starting at the best cards. No one would be interested in watching it then. We're going to be starting at the shit cards. Also going to avoid all the fucking reprints first. So where does the reprints end? Here? Is that where reprints end? These ones are all new? Assume so, since these are rare. Alright, now we just wait for a few people to get in here, and then we can do some box reviewing. Yeah! Exciting. I really wish they didn't do the box fucking drop the day after the new event came, because that's like, they're basically on the same day in terms of when I can release content for the new card, which is so annoying. It means that I have to try and do like 2 videos in one day, or just have like new box content a day late, which is always terrible. So it probably means I have to do 2 videos in one day, sadly. I really don't want to do that. That's a lot of fucking work. Well, that's probably going to be done. It also means I can't really stream that new spellbook card, because I'm probably going to have to stream new box stuff, which means I'll have to do the spellbook stuff another day, or just do it off stream and upload it. It's kind of lame. But anyway. It's only one Sky Striker card, true, but that doesn't mean I can't put Sky Striker in the title. Yeah. You think I'm not going to put Sky Striker in the title? There's a Sky Striker card in here? Of course I am. Fuck, it's only one card. It's still a Sky Striker card. I'm not putting any hats on, Jalen. There is no hats or any channel point rewards during stuff that's going to YouTube. And this VOD is going straight to YouTube, so another channel point rewards can be redeemed today. To hear one of those poor sods that uses all their 9k points being put on a crocodile hat, it ain't happening on stream today. Wide-heading Sky Striker, what? Yeah, there's literally only one Sky Striker card. Don't be too worried. There's literally only one card. I wish my camera's a little bit longer, so I can see the beaver better. Where's the beaver? I've already just stood further back. I mean, I could put the camera back where it was before, but it doesn't really. I don't know. I don't like it there as much. Orcus and Sky Striker control. Literally only one Sky Striker card, alright? Don't get too excited. I just don't want none of that stuff on YouTube. It's meant to be more of a professional video. Or professional, you know? Even then I don't edit the VOD at all. I don't cut the first 5 minutes, or I'm not even opening bot pack. Anyway, I'm not even looking at the box because I'm waiting for viewers to join. Just cut straight from the VOD from the stream, upload it to YouTube. Oh god, it's one of those poor sods. Dude, like I said, I'm not putting on any channel point rewards today. So I'm afraid Mr. 9k channel points, they just went down the drain. My country just got officially put on lockdown over the virus. Finally, our family can't work for 2 weeks. Oh, yikes. Alright, we got 38 viewers, that'll fucking do. I know it normally spikes drastically in a bit, but I mean, you guys can't be bothered waiting, so let's just fucking start. Alright, first card on the list. By looks of things, it's an Aromage card by looks of that art. You can activate one of the following effects. Send one plant-type monster from your hand or face-up field to the graveyard, gain 500 life points. Okay, that's kind of shit. Okay. Yikes. Guess it's a continuous trap, I guess. Or you can send that Aromage tuner to the grave. Send one plant type monster in your grave. Wait, target one plant type monster in your graveyard, shuffle it into the deck, gain 500 life points. Okay, that's more playable. Pay 1,000 life points, but summon one more monster from your graveyard. 3 different effects. Don't think it's gonna be. I don't think this makes the cut in Aromage, but it might. But you can't use 2 of these a turn. Probably makes it too slow, I guess. It's probably too slow. There's probably better Aromage cards in here. I don't think this makes the cut. Yeah, I don't think this makes the cut. It's probably just better cards than this out there. Seems just too. Yeah. Perhaps we get Trickstar in the next box? Maybe. I don't know. I don't think Konami likes the idea of burning people to death. Plus, isn't Trickstar like a character-specific deck? So if they ever want to release that character in the future, with whenever they release, like, if they release Lynx, then they wouldn't want to release her without her Trickstars. So I doubt we're going to get Trickstars. Alright. Red Supremacy. Banish one Red Dragon Archfiend synchro monster from your graveyard, then target one Red Dragon Archfiend synchro monster you control. Its name becomes the banished monster's original name and place its effects with the banished monster effects. What the fuck? So this is like... There's no way this is useful, right? Unless it's like very specific, because I don't know what the new Red Dragon Archfiend Synchro does. I haven't read it yet. So, but it would have to be so specific to be useful with this card. Like, it would have to synchro summon using that synchro, right? So I assume the new Red Dragon Archfiend needs the other synchro, maybe. Otherwise, I don't know why you'd ever want to use like this. I don't see it. It sounds like it's such a specific effect. Because like, why would you want to swap them out? It doesn't even swap them out, it just banishes and gives it that effect. Yeah, it's banishing one Red Dragon Archfiend for the other one, which is like, why? You have to have one in the graveyard in the first place. So yikes. I think we'll skip that one. I don't think that's going to be all that useful. What if Red Dragon Supremacy was a Blue Eyes card? But what? Next. Alright, Super Soldier Rebirth. Target 1. Oh, is that Blackluster Soldier I'm reading? Are we seeing some Blackluster Soldier support? I've made so many of those decks on my YouTube channel now, and I fucking love Blackluster. Love it. Target 1 Blackluster Soldier monster you control, send it to the graveyard, and if you do, special summon 1 Blackluster Soldier monster from your hand with a different name from that monster, ignoring its summoning conditions. Okay, that's not bad. I'm pretty sure there's a low level Blackluster in here, I'm pretty sure. Either way. During your main phase, accept the... Wait, is it from hand, actually? Yeah, it's from hand, okay. During your main phase, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard and target 1 Blackluster Soldier monster you control, monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. Oh, so then you can, after you've done it, you can then send this to the grave, add the Blackluster you just sent to the grave to hand. Interesting card. Interesting card. For a normal card, it's kind of, for a normal rarity, that doesn't seem too bad. I might even give that shit a shot. Why did you emphasize? Okay, Brad. Settle down there, buddy. You need to calm down, right, Brad? Alright. Aroma Gardening, a continuous spell. If you normal or special summon a Aroma monster, except during the damage step, you gain 1,000 life points. When an opponent's monster declares... Wait, is that a... Can you even special summon during the damage step? I thought you couldn't special summon during damage step. Am I just wrong? Okay, no, we'll just ignore that. You can gain 1,000 life points. When an opponent's monster declares an attack while your life points are lower than your opponent's, you can special summon 1 Aroma monster from your deck. From your deck. Your life points have to be lower than your opponent's. I guess that's not too hard to do. This card's interesting to me. I don't know. It's very slow, but at the same time, it does kind of like. We are using a bunch of random life point stuff in our own mages right now, and this thing just kind of just gives you some. So, and this isn't once per turn either. So if you summon 2 own mages, it's 2,000. And it activates the effect instantly when you play them, right? And it might make the cut. Doesn't seem too bad. It's good that they're keeping your Aromage free to play so far. I know there's an SR Aromage card, so I don't know. Might make the cut. Probably not though. It might. It just kind of lets you activate your Aromage things like as soon as you get them. You just play them this thing again. You give you the life points, so you do whatever their effect is, which is kind of nice. And if life points ever get lower, this can potentially bring them back up, or just stop you. It just brings out an Aromage, heals you some life points, and that kind of stuff. Not bad, not bad. Especially for a normal card. Decay is going to be tomorrow, the day after, and other people. And top of things good on you. I always do box reviews on the same day. Always, because generally they even pack openings on the exact same day because they line up with my stream time so well. Vision release. Target 1 vision hero monster in your spell and trap zone. Okay, there's only one that we know of so far. Well, that's in dueling so far. Special summon it. During your main phase, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard and target 1 vision hero monster in your graveyard and add it to your hand. Okay, I think we have to wait till we see the rest of the vision heroes in this box to know if this is any good, because the one we've got in Duel Links, this is all that pretty useless for. So I hope there's some better vision hero cards in the box and will make this card usable for some reason, but unless there's some specific reason we need to be special summoning vision heroes from our like spell and trap card zone, we're not going to use this shit. So I have to wait till we see the rest of the cards to know what this one is. Yeah, Witch Rider XD. Vision Fusion, alright, they've got a fusion card. I never knew this thing existed. Fusion summon 1 hero fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as fusion material. Oh, that's pretty boring. Hand or field, so boring. You can also use up to 2 monsters in your spell and trap card zone that are not being treated as continuous traps as fusion material, or banish them. Oh, by banishing them, you can activate 1 vision fusion. Okay, so immediately you notice these 2 cards are negative synergy, because you kind of want them to be in your spell and trap card zone. Well, they can be, so there's like no reason to have them special summoned. But it does say that in the future, it does like kind of prompts that we are going to get a bunch of vision heroes that like being in the spell and trap card zones, so that's kind of interesting. Maybe it is a usable card. Pretty boring effect though. Okay, sure. Obviously it has fusion in the name, so it's searchable by the fusiony searchy boy, whatever his name is. What's his name, chat? Fuck, what's his name? Fucking fusion searching card. Keeper, that's one. The Keeper. Man. So there you go. Always good when they have fusion in the name. Alright. Alright, first pod card of the box. Barrel Lily. Oh my, it's got a barrel in a lily. What an original name. The wicked flower attacks enemies with pollen projectiles. Wow. Dude, this pig is actually just deadly to people with hay fever. It's actually just going to shoot people with hay fever. Oh, during coronavirus season 2? Make them sneeze? Dude, actually deadly. Alright, get this fucking thing out of here. Bioplant, wow. Okay, you can tell which hand this guy, Yep. A monster created from a major accident in an underground lab. Yep, that's all I'm gonna say about this. This guy definitely only uses this hand when he, Alright, next. Metal Guardian. Wow, this guy's got wheels for arms, right. A fiend guarding the treasure of the underworld, of the netherworld. It's most at home in the dark. And why is he surrounded by these neo red lights? Dude, I'm pretty sure this thing would actually just whoop this thing's ass. Not gonna lie. Corona, aka the boomer consumer. Jesus. Yikes. Alright, next. Wall of Ivy. Alright. Plant flip effect. Special summon 1 Ivy token in defense position, which is a 0 attack, 0 defense thing, to your opponent's side of the field. It's in defense position. When this token is destroyed, the controller takes 300 damage. Stop defense pog? Is that what this is? Just stop defense? Is that what we're going with here? Just put it in attack, beat him to death? Yikes. Nice Wall of Ivy. Alright. Phantom King Hydra. So is that Hydra, or is that what that is? Hydraid? Hydraid? I don't know. It's a tuner monster, it's a fiend, level 3. If you use this card you control for a synchro summon, you can treat it as a non-tuner monster. Right? So if you have 2 Phantom King Knights, you can still summon a level 6. Interesting. Not really sure the practical use of this thing yet. There might be some practical use I don't see yet, but it seems kind of like... Oh, I guess if you have a way to summon this card, the card that targets this card to summon a card with the same name, you can then still synchro summon with it, right? Also Psychic Wielder and... Oh, it works with Psychic Wielder and Tracker. It works with both of them. Damn! It does have a practicality. This makes Psychic Wielder and Tracker decks really consistent. Like, actually really consistent. It stops them being bricks. Damn! It has a fucking use. A really good use, in fact. Huh. That's super good, actually, because that stops the Tracker bricks. What a sick card. Actually sick card. Only a normal, too. The free-to-play players are going to be so happy. Hell yeah. Most of the card later on, too. Alright, nice. Okay. And like I said, it also works with cards that special summon cards of the same name. I don't know if there's any that specifically target this thing. It's similar to like how there's I can't remember the names of the cards, I'm not gonna bother. But yeah, if it happens to be a card that summons this card again, like the same name, you can then do a level 6 as well. But yes, Wielder and Tracker, Pog. Very Pog. Alright, our first... Did I miss a card? I don't. Our first Aroma monster. Aromage Laurel. Right. If your life points are higher than your opponent's, you can special summon this card from your hand. If you gain life points, target 1 tuner plant monster on the field. It is treated as a 1 non-tuner plant type monster is treated as a tuner this turn. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can gain 500 life points. Not bad actually. This is just a better version of that other tuner we have, right? Because it's just normally like a special summon on turn 1, and normally a synchro summon on turn 1. Yeah, it's not bad, right? It's just you just make a synchro monster, and these like level 5 synchros, which is what they're generally going to be making. This is, we have whatever the Roma level 5 is. You only have one Roma synchro, it's level 5, so this is pretty good synergy with it. Not bad. I'm not sure if we're going to be using it, but it's not bad. I'll take it. It's pretty bad later on in the game, I think, though. Like, once you've done most of your synchro summons already, I guess. That's about it. Then again, it's really easy for us to already make level 5 synchros with Aromage. You just use, like... I guess this means that you wouldn't have to use the, what grows in the grave if you didn't want to anymore. You could just use, like, a life point boost skill, and it would guarantee you already have more life points than your opponent, so you can already special summon this card. So you just use you just literally use that. There you go. Boom. Life point boost, Pog skill. Actually Pog skill. Alright, first Resonator. Creating Resonator. Or Creation Resonator. If you control a level 8 or higher synchro monster, you can summon this card from your hand. This is like, if you're already winning, yay, we can win harder kind of card. These are bad cards, I think. Unless it's like a specific reason you want to use this, it sounds really bad. Because this is like, you've already got your level 8 synchro out. If you want to go higher than that, it's like, you're already like, if you're at a point in the game where you've got a level 8 synchro out, you're probably either already winning, or you like have a decent board state anyway. So this is like greedy as fuck. Looks like just a brick. Yeah, I don't think you're going to be using this fucking ever. But I could be wrong. Maybe there's some reason you want to have this in your deck, but it seems like easy Star Eater. Yeah, I'm going to say nah. Yeah, it's a win more card is how it's the way of describing it. It's literally just, if you're already like winning, or if you already got a decent board state, let's greed harder, rather than making it so that it's more, rather than including a card in your deck that's already like gonna help you get that decent board state in the first place, like make your deck more consistent. You include something like this, it's like you're just being greedy as fuck. You should just aim for that consistent board state, not go harder, I think. Anyway, next. Vision Hero Gravito. Actually, I should have the Twitch chat on screen. Here's probably like that. This one? Oh. How do I even get my Twitch chat on screen? I forgot what button it is. Or what thing it is. Let's see. Chat box. Is this the chat on screen now? I have no idea. Should be. Wait, someone in chat type a message, chat. What are you doing? Give me type some messages. Why is my chat stopped? Ah, yes. Yeah, it's working. Right, cool. There you go. Now people actually understand when I just start randomly looking at the chat and reacting to it, and when they're actually watching the video. Okay, thank you. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can target one of your banished hero monsters, add it to your hand. Okay, you can tribute this card, target 2 vision monsters in your spawn tracker to special summon them. Right, 2000 defense. So this card so far seems pretty bad. Again, it's got this special summoning from the Spawn Trap card zone thing, so unless there's like some real... Like, this card is obviously really good if for some reason you have a card that just instantly puts 2 vision heroes in the Spawn Trap card zones from your deck or something. You just normal summon this, tribute it, there's 2 monsters. But I don't know what cards we've got later on, so this card's too hard to like review and to have gone through the other ones, so we'll have to wait on checking out this card. Subscribe to this guy? Yeah, I agree. The Ultra? Okay. Oh, we'll wait till then. Oh, Miracle Fusion, actually. Is that a combo? Maybe. Vision Hero Multiple guy. Oh, multiply. I thought it was multiply guy. Okay, never mind. If you take battle effect damage while this card is in your graveyard, you can place this card from your graveyard into my trap card zone, face up, blah blah. During your main phase, if this card is treated as a continuous trap, you can tribute 1 hero monster spirit summon this card. It's the same as the one we've got in Duel already. If this card spirit summons from the trap card zone, you can make 1 face a monster on the field, gain 100 attack. So this card's pretty fucking shit so far. Yeah, it's pretty average, I think. I don't think there's much to say on this yet. Again, we're still just waiting to see if there's like some really sick card at special summoning from your Spawn Trap card zones or something. So we have to wait on that again. OP, please nerf. Synchro cool. Target 1 monster in your graveyard, special summon it, but has its effects negated if any. And if you do, immediately after this effect resolves, synchro summon 1 Dark, Dragon, or Fiend type synchro monster using only monsters you control as materials, including the summoned monster. Nah, we ain't using this, right? We ain't using this. Very slow. Like, you already have to have the resources, right? You have to have a monster in the grave, have a monster on the board, and have this trap card. That sounds like such a shit board setup. It's like... maybe a Neos Fusion card is pretty good with this, because your Neos Fusion sends Link to the grave, set this card, normal summon a monster. So it's good with like Neos Fusion, since you can't synchro summon on the turn you use Neos Fusion anyway. Although you can just Neos Fusion after you've synchro summoned. I guess it's like a Neos Fusion only card, right? Yeah, I'd say it's literally the Neos Fusion only card, as far as I can tell. I don't know. I might be missing something, but that's what it seems like to me. And I think there's probably better ways to do synchro summoning in this game than rely on Neos Fusion right now. Could be wrong though. So, like, you can easily get a level 8 with this, very easily. And if you draw the non-tuner, you can just send the tuner to the grave. And if you draw the tuner, you can just send the non-tuner to the grave. It makes it again like more consistent, I guess. But it's also really slow because if you go second, you summon your Neos, you summon your thing, then you summon this during your opponent's turn. It's already their second turn, and you've done nothing except summon a Neos Fusion and summon a monster, which couldn't do anything during that turn. You couldn't pop anything, you couldn't... yeah. And it's a very slow card. It might be okay, though. We'll see. Dried Winds. If you gain life points, target one face-up monster your opponent controls, destroy it. Okay. That's good. We have cards that gain life points during opponent's turn. If you control your own monster and your life point is at least 3,000 or high, at least 3,000 higher than your opponent's. Okay. You can pay life points equal to the difference. Destroy face-up monsters your opponent controls with combined attack less than or equal to your life points. You pay to activate this effect. What the fuck? Dude, life point boost alpha is looking fucking sick right now. Oh, damn. What is this card? I'm loving it. I mean, I don't know if it's any good, but its effect is fucking sick. Like, it's a good meme. I don't know. We do have ways of getting life points during your opponent's turn, which is not hard to do. So it's already like one free pop if you haven't... Well, you don't even have to control an Aroma to do that in the first place. You just like... Okay, it's not even that bad. You happen to have an Aroma monster, and for some reason have 3,000 life points higher, which is possible, I guess. You can just kind of nuke everything. It's not once per turn, so you can put multiple. You can only use each effect of Dried Winds once per turn. Not once per turn. Not sure about that one, buddy. Not once per turn, by the way. Wait. Wait. That's not working. I'm pressing the wrong button. Oh, my overlay doesn't work in this thing. Oh, I see. Okay. It actually doesn't. Wait. So that... What? Why does that bring up that? Oh, so that... Okay. So overlay doesn't actually work in this thing. Okay, good to know. Alright. Ignore that, chat. I was just trying to test some stuff. Oh, actually, I need to check Sling, though. I need to check Sling. Hang on. Make sure one of the random audio things isn't lying. No, it's not. Okay. Wait, that's the wrong button, too. Okay, Scuffed Streamer. Actually, Scuffed Streamer. Alright, next card. Super Soldier Shield. When a spell trap card or monster fate that's faded that targets a monster on the field, targeting, I don't know. While you control a Black Cluster Soldier monster, negate the activation if you destroy that card. If this card's in your graveyard, you can move one spell counter from your side of the field, set this card but banish it when it leaves the field. Oh, have we got some spell counter stuff in here, right? Okay, this could be an okay card. I don't like that it's only used on targeting effects, but there's a lot of targeting effects in the game right now. There's quite a few. There's a reason fucking Like, Dark Magician is good right now. They've got a really powerful targeting effect. Crystons do have a targeting effect too. There's quite a few targeting effects going around. You can even use this on the head Cosmic Cyclone if you like. Yeah, Magical Citadel is the main token card, but I don't know if we're going to be our main counter card, I guess. This could be alright. We'll see. It's hard to say with effects that are specifically target a monster, because like targeting is like, oh no, it can't even protect Cosmic Cyclone. It's targeting a monster. I don't know about this one. It could be alright, but at the same time, like targeting like specific effects like this. It's good that it targets multiple monsters, so you can use this against something like Treacherous, whereas there's a few cards that specifically say targets a monster, so Treacherous wouldn't even get negated. So it's good that it says monsters. It also says on the field rather than monsters like in general, so if your opponent wants to activate a, let's say like an Eye of Timaeus or something on their Dark Magician, you can negate that, for example. So that's also kind of good. Yeah, whether this gets played is kind of hard to say. It's not a bad card though. It may get played, may not. And the fact that it can potentially recycle itself is also pretty cool. We'll have to see though. Alright, Resonant Destruction. Each time Resonator monster is sent to the graveyard as a synchro material, target one card your opponent controls, destroy that target. Destroy this card during your second phase after this activation. Or your second end phase. This is 2 turns worth of potential popping. Is that good enough? In Resonator decks, generally you just want to be consistent as fuck anyway, so I'm not sure you'd want to use this over just running, like, just a card that pops in general. Like, would you ever want to run this card over running, let's say, what's that, that non-target removal we've got in the game currently? The Abyss card, whatever the hell it's called. Abyss something, whatever it is. That just non-targets remove something. Like, I'm sure you just want to use that over this card most times. Yeah, we don't do song requests during this, dummy. No. This is going straight to YouTube. I'll get fucking demonetized instantly. Yeah, I feel like you can just use other cards over this thing. This thing's kind of lame. Plus, yeah, it's targeting, it's destruction removal, so it's pretty weak. It's kind of removal. Yeah. There's other cards yeah, Herald of the Abyss. You'd prefer to run that over this card any day, I'd imagine. I don't like this card. Next. Resonator Engine. Oh wow, we can use the Resonator Engine. Nice. Target 2 Resonator monsters in your graveyard, add 1 level 4 monster from your deck to your hand, and if you do, return those targets to the deck. Oh, so this is like the weird searcher thing that you see. This can technically search for any level 4, okay? So there's ways this could be useful. Let's say you like use Light Sword and you send 1 billion cards to the graveyard, and then you use this with 2 Resonators in the grave, you can search for anything. That's kind of useful. It's a bit slow though. It's a little bit slow. It does rely on tuners being in the graveyard already, which is a bit worrying. It's a card that you can use with that Resonator card we talked earlier, or that truck card we talked about earlier. Neos Fusion, send like a Resonator to the grave, then synchro someone during their turn using another thing. I don't know. I don't know. This card seems pretty bad, but you can search for any level 4 monsters. That is a good effect. They can search for literally any level 4, but you have to have a pretty specific condition to activate it. So it's probably not going to be good, but it may potentially have a use if there's like a, I don't know, maybe some really specific deck this card could be good in. Because, like I said, searching for any level 4 in the game is a pretty powerful effect. It's just, its activation requirement's a bit high. Alright, Power Giant. Why has this guy got, like, a gem sticking out of his, like, knees? That's pretty impractical, right? Like, how can that ever be practical? You can special summon this card from your hand by sending one level 4 alarm monster from your hand to the graveyard. Not a bad effect. If you do, decrease this card's level by the level of that monster. Okay. That got worse. If this card attacks or is attacked until the end of the damage step, any effect damage. Okay. So, is there any cards that like to special summon themselves from the grave when sent from hand? Any tuner monsters? This is probably some Fabled cards this might work with, right? That you can send a Fabled to the grave, or special summon the Fabled monster, you get this guy and a Fabled, synchro summon. That's probably about it though, right? Cat Dance deals 100. Oh, it negates the Cat Dancer damage. Pog! Yeah, so this may combo with some weird, like, Fabled cards, but I don't think we're going to use it. I doubt we're going to use it. Really doubt we're going to use this card, but it can combo with some things, I think. I think Fabled's the main one I can think of, just off the top of my head. Oh yeah, Go-Up Bob too, that works. And that would mean to work too with, Plague Spreader as well, if you with Plague Spreader. Go-Up Bob, Plague Spreader, all make some decent synchros out of them. Go-Up Bob's probably better because it's a level 1, so it only reduces this by 1, 3 level 6. And doesn't use your normal summon too, so yeah, not bad. So it works with Fabled Cerberus, or the hell it's called, I think. Yeah, so there's a few cards this may combo with, but I don't think we're specifically going to use it, I don't think. Yeah, okay. Let's move on. It says send, not discard, so it doesn't trigger Fable effect. I don't think the Cerberus is a discard, is it? Isn't Fabled Cerberus, whatever it is, just send? Oh no, it is discarded, you're right. I thought Fabled Cerberus was on send. I was pretty sure it was actually. Never mind, okay. Never mind. Jet Synchro, they were. Yeah, okay. So there's a few cards this is a good whiz, but it's probably not going to get all my choose. Oh, Cactus Fighter. Whoa. What a man. Holy shit. What a fucking card. What am I looking at? What is this artwork? If this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, special summon 1 needle token to your opponent's side of the field defense position. This is the worst card we've seen yet. Actually seems like the worst card we've seen yet. It's actually like not only the worst card, it's probably the most ugly card we've seen yet. He's a real prick. Oh, you're funny. You're fucking hilarious. Alright, fuck that. Move on. Aromage Marjoram. Okay, level 5. When your life points are higher than your opponent's, you take no battle damage from attacks involving your plant-type monsters. Pretty lame effect. You can only use each effect once per turn. When a plant-type monster controls destroy battle, you can special summon this card from your hand. Okay. Special summon it when a monster is destroyed. Not too hard to do. If you gain life points, target one card in your opponent's graveyard. Next. Seems bad. Next. Move on. When you normal summon a Resonator monster, you can special summon this card from your hand, but its attack becomes halved. Huh. That's a level 6. That's a pretty big Resonator monster. That's a pretty big synchro. There's a lot of Resonator monsters we have. Wait, this is actually pretty good, right? This is a big boy you can summon. Just normal attack is already asked. Who cares about that? This thing's special summoning itself as a Resonator. It's a big boy. Why did you transfer Aroma? Okay, we'll look at Aroma money for 2 more seconds, okay. Convince me, chat, while this is good, okay. Convince me. As I looked at it, seemed bad. So tell me in chat why this card is good, specifically. What's its intended use that I'm missing? No, to stop typing she's thick. That's not... No, we don't want to hear about how good the card looks. That's not of any purpose to the game. Stop it. Because... Okay. Yeah, fuckers. Right. Banishes from your opponent's graveyard. Whoop-de-doo. Congratulations. Sick. $2,500 attack. Wow, combos with the field spell so well. Alright, Red Walk Pog. Okay, this card's Pog. We've already talked about it though, so awesome Pog. Alright, Synchron Resonator. Okay, if a synchro monster is on the field, you can summon this card from your hand. You can just turn this way. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can target 1 Resonator monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. So again, this is one of those we're already winning. Why would you want to win harder kind of cards? I don't think you're going to be using this. Unless there's a specific synchro monster that needs other synchro monsters to summon it. Like if it's a, I forgot what they're called. It's like synchro monsters that exist that need other synchros as material. Then you might want to use this card in your deck. But otherwise, this is like a card when you're already winning, you already have a decent board state. We talked about this earlier. Why would you use this card? You've already got your level 8 synchro out. Why do you want a level 9? Like, it's kind of... This, of course, like I said, there's some synchro monsters that need other synchros to summon them, which might have this card as a use for it. I don't know. Okay. Evening Twilight Knight. Look how cute it is. It's like a little, it's like the fucking Black Cluster Soldier card, but it's fucking the chibi version. Aww. Why is it adorable? I want it already. A Black Luster Soldier monster ritual summoned using this card gains these effects. Wait, that's Pog. You can actually make Black Luster Soldier do something. Once per turn, you can tell once your opponent Pog! Once per turn, you can banish 1 random card from your opponent's hand face down until your opponent's next end phase. Less Pog. If this card is banished from your graveyard, you can add 1 ritual monster from your deck to your hand. Damn! You can only use this effect of... Oh, damn! It actually makes them not useless. Pog. Like, this... I love it. I love it already. Give me 5 of them. Just take my money. Just take my wallet. Give me the fucking card. It's adorable. Its effects are pretty good. Give me this shit. Okay, then you blame us for mummy called that shit cute. This thing is way more adorable than any fucking Aromage card, alright? Fight me. Fucking give me this card though. Give it to me. Yes. Yes, daddy. Next. Oh, they're so adorable. There's more of them. Oh, they're so cute. Look how tiny they are. A Black Luster Soldier ritual summon gains these effects. Yes. Once per turn, you can target once your opponent controls banish it. What? Is this the same thing again? Okay. Oh, fuck. No, come back. Come back, cute thing. No. Where'd it go? Damn, so there's like 2 of these now. Okay. When this card destroys opponent on top battle and sends its graveyard, you can activate this effect. This card can make a 2nd attack in a row. If this card is banished from the graveyard, you can add 1 ritual spell card. Wait, can I use both the effects in 1 turn? Oh, so it's not even like the actual evening. They can only use 1 of these effects. They can use both of them. Damn, nice. Alright, these cards are so fucking fun to use. I'm excited for these ones. Notice their attributes, light and dark. Oh, it's a light and dark. Oh. I see. So you use the black clusters that banish them, the bigger ones, like the actual Evening Twilight, and you get their effects to search. You can do this and they have 4 effects. Wait, does that mean they get... Wait, this once per turn you can target one monster, banish it. They get 2 lots of that if you use 2 of these? It like just gets 2 lots of card decks? They can use both of them? Is that actually right? So you literally just target 2 monsters? They stack? Oh, it even got sicker. That's nuts. Hell yeah, I'm excited for these odds. Give me some Blackluster Soldier support. Fuck yeah. I mean, it's not great removal, it's still target removal, but fuck yeah, give me that shit. It's also only on monster cards, but it's still fucking sick, give me that. You don't get 2 bannisters, but like, lots of people telling me they stack, alright. I don't know. Do we even have a Blackluster ritual monster in this box? Do we need one? We already have them in the game. Literally just the generic Blackluster ritual, like the generic one you summon. It doesn't matter. Vision Hero Minimum Ray. If you take battle or effect damage while this card is in your graveyard, you can place this card from your graveyard in your spell and trap card zone as face a continuous trap. Okay. During the main phase, if this card is treated as a continuous trap, you attribute 1 hero monster spirit summon this card. Lame. If this card is spirit summoned from the spell and trap card zone, you can destroy one level 4 lower monster your opponent controls. That's it? Okay, these Vision Heroes are so far really shitty. I hope there's a better card later on that makes all these cards worth it. Because so far I'm not seeing anything good. It's so hard to rate these cards to actually see like the reason they're being played, because currently they all have really average effects. Minimum wage hero. What? I don't, buddy. Alright. Machina Megaform. Right, it's like a fucking transformer. You can tribute this card, special summon a Machina monster from your hand or deck, except Machina Megaform. Alright, it's a really big boy, right? It's also not a quick effect, so that's kind of lame. If you face up Machina Fortress, you control is sent to the graveyard while this card is in your graveyard. You can banish this Machina from your graveyard, special summon this card. What? So you tribute this card, special summon a Machina monster from your hand or deck except itself, right? Then you tribute that card to summon another monster or do some other effect, and this card comes back? That's what I'm getting from this. It's like, it set itself to search for something, then that thing tributes itself to summon this thing back, and then another effect goes off. Maybe there's another Machina that does that. I don't know. It's Fortress fodder? Okay, so we have to wait till we get to that card to see how good this is. The effect doesn't seem that bad. It's kind of hard to summon though in the first place, but there might be some reason it's being used. I don't know. Okay, we'll see. We have to wait till we go through the other stuff till we see what this card does. Wall of Thorns. When a plant type monster you control is tired from an attack, destroy or tap Machine monster your opponent controls. Non-target, by the way. What's that? What's the card called? Is it This is a Mirror Force, right? Mirror Force do? When an opponent's monster declares an attack, destroy a monster. Ah, so it's literally just Mirror Force, but for plants. It's literally Mirror Force for Aromages in other plant decks. Right. There's a reason this is SR. This is it's pretty good. I've got what to say about this. Is pretty good. It's worse than Wall of D because it destroys them. What if they have one monster? Still calling this worse than Wall of D? If you think this is worse than Wall of D, ask which one's played in TCG, Mirror Force or Wall of D. I'm pretty sure people use Mirror Force more often than they use Wall of D. I would imagine. Neither are played? I think Mirror Force gets some plated. Not a lot. I've never seen Wall of D played in any TCG deck though. I've seen Mirror Force though. Then again, at least Wall of D doesn't technically destroy others. Things that are immune to destruction effects are safe. I don't even say no one plays Mirror Force. Fucking it's just got Mirror Force, right? Yeah, never played, by the way. Literally never played in any decks in TCG ever. Never played, by the way. I'd say Wall of D, though. If we can do that, we might as well do Wall of D as well. Fuck. And 2 years typing. Oh, what anyway. Yeah. My point proven here. Which one's more useful? Wall Disruption? Never used. Mirror Force? Sees play. So, yeah, it could be better. It's technically better, but then again, non-destruction. Wall of D isn't like, doesn't destroy things. The stuff that's immune to destruction effects, it's better against. So. Yeah, right. Let's move on. This card's good anyway. It's a good card. We'll probably see it in most Aromage decks, I imagine. I don't see why you wouldn't play it. I'd play it over Wall of D most times, I think. Or just play both of them. Why not just play both? Doesn't really matter. Alright. Humid Winds. Damn, they actually went hard on the Aroma support though, by the way. God damn. Went hard on it. They gave so many new cards for them. You can pay 1,000 life points, add 1 Aroma monster from your deck to your hand. If your life points is lower than your opponent's, you gain 500. You can only use effects once per turn. Oh, it's a continuous trap. So you can... I don't know about this card. It's a free searcher for any Aroma, which is pretty sick. You can search for fucking Mummy, the card that we saw earlier that special summons itself when you take damage. So you just add that to hand. If you want it. If you have like 1 copy of your deck and you need special summon it. But like, it doesn't really help you all that much. In general. It's very slow. Man, these Aromage is slow already. You can chain the second effect to the first to proc the effects. Does have a nice little gain 500 on it, I guess. Activates all your Aroma effects. I don't know, it seems a little bit... I think I have to wait till I see this played to know how useful it is, because looking at it now, it's like really... It's really hard for me to see how good it is. I'd have to see like how the rest of the Aroma deck actually runs. Because there's a few Aromage cards that you just want to have in your hand for specific scenarios anyway, such as fucking the Aromage Mommy card that we were looking at earlier that I thought seemed pretty average. You can use this to add the 1 copy of it to hand, you take damage, it special summons. Like your opponent's about to swing into you, you get to free special summon if you want it. It's like that. I don't know. In a combo that combo this to Dried Winds. If you gain life points, summon opponent controls, destroy it, that's true. But the field spell also does that. It does also gains your life points when your monster's like destroyed and stuff, so you really like need that trap to gain life points during your opponent's turn. There's other traps that do that already. But I guess it is just a better version of that, like, I don't know. I mean, sure. I mean, it's probably just like one of the better cards that you could run as like a trap card to give you life points during your opponent's turn, because you do need cards to give you life points during your opponent's turn, but I don't know if it's like good enough. We'll see. Plus, you don't actually have to pay 1,000, and like I said, this is a continuous trap, so you can keep using it. Wait, if your life point is lower than your opponent's, you can gain 500. Wait, is that it? Not. Oh, you can use each effect once per turn. Okay. I was gonna say that for a second, like, can you just keep gaining life points? Your back row space is going to be at a premium, so if you're using Dried Winds, I'd be hesitant to look up another with continuous. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. Infinite life points. Alright, Sky Striker Maneuver. Holy shit, Sky Strikers and Duel Links? Sky Strikers and Duel Links? If you control no monsters in your main zone, target one, set spell and trap card on the field, destroy it. Then, if you have 3 or more spell or trap cards in your graveyard, you can destroy one monster on the field. Uh-huh. Since it says then, does that include, like, does it include itself? No, it doesn't include itself, right? You'd have to have 3 other ones in the grave. Spellbook of Fate, but worse. What is this, like, useful for? Like, it's useful in... It's not even useful in spellbooks. You have to have no monsters in your main monster zone. It'd be useful in a deck that only uses spell and trap cards. What? Go second hit back row? Yeah, okay. Senjus? You Senjus might use it, that's true. This can be useful in that. You Senjus, yeah, so you Senjus a trap card, too. There must be something I'm missing. Why is this an SR? What is the use of this over just like using Galaxy Cyclone? I guess it just is another like Galaxy Cyclone like card, so that's probably why it's an SR. But it's a very like iffy effects. Yeah, I don't think I like this card. I don't think I like it. What do you mean this box is SR normals? Mate, have you not seen this card? How dare you call them trash? Have you not seen these cute boys? Right, look how cute these guys are. How dare you call them trash? They are sick cards. No, I think we're going to move on from this card. I don't know how to rate it. It seems pretty average to me. I don't like it. But maybe I'm missing something. I don't know. Seems pretty average. Also, Resonator seems pretty good in this box too. Red Sprinter. When this card is normal special summoned while you control no other monsters, you can special summon 1 level 3 or lower fiend type tuner from your hand or graveyard. Okay. Also a nice effect. That's a fucking 7, 6, or 5. If you have, depending on the Resonator you have. Okay, that's not bad. Not bad. It's kind of weird though. Isn't this like meant to be for like Red Dragon Archfiend? Isn't Red Dragon Archfiend a level 8? This is a 4 that can summon a level 7. So it's kind of a weird card to put in your Red Dragon Archfiend deck, which is a level 7. Red Rising Dragon? Oh, so it's coming up? Okay. So that's the one higher up we're talking about here. Okay. Wait. Is that the one coming up? Wait, no it's not. What's Red Rising Dragon? Red Rising Dragon. Oh, this dude. When this card is synchro summoned, you can target one resonating monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Oh. You cannot special summon monsters from your extra deck the turn you activate this except Dark Dragon Synchro monsters. Oh. I see. So you summon this, you go into your higher monster. Ah. Oh, that's a neat little combo. I like it. So I guess that's the main use of it. Okay. Alright. Cool. That means this card has a really good use then. Nice. Or you can just go into level 7 if you want to, like, summon your Zeta or whatever too. So, there's that. So this doesn't have the lock on it, only that card does, right? Yeah, okay. So you just go into a generic level 7, like a Black Crows or something if you want one to. Alright. Oh, another cutie. Definitely not as cute as the other ones, though. I don't know, his legs seem really thin compared to the other ones. Ugh. Alright. During either player's battle phase, you can discard this card, then target one Black Luster Soldier monster or one Gaia the Fierce Knight monster you control. It gains... Is this a hand trap? And if you do, every opponent's monster that battles it this turn has its attack become that monster's original attack. What? So it makes any monster that battles it the Black Luster Soldier's original attack, then buffs your BLS to 1,500 extra. So like you get like a... No? It makes the... What is the other... What's this, the original attack thing? It takes buffs off the opponent's monster. So it also just makes your opponent's monster... Its opponent's monster's original attack, then buffs your own. Okay, cool. Damn, we haven't even got through the whole card yet, and it's already fucking sick. Dude, Black Luster Soldier is gonna be sick. I'm excited. Hell yeah. Give me that shit. So, it resets the invoked and boost? It certainly does. Wait. Maybe not. I mean, I guess if your opponent can just chain to it though, right? It's during the damage step. Can't they just chain the Alistair to it? I mean, it wouldn't really matter anyway. During damage calculation only. Oh no, it's during damage calculation it changes, so it would counter Alistair. I think. Right. Either way, fucking Pog card, hell yeah. Once per turn, during the end phase, if this card's in the graveyard, you can banish one light and one dark monster. Accept this card, add this to your hand. You just add the hand trap back. Don't mind me. Give it back. Ah. This card's insane. Dude, I want to play Black Luster. Can I have these cards already, please? Let me just put some Black Lusters together and off we go. Oh my god. Dude, I just want to play Black Lusters now. Holy shit. When's the box come out? Tomorrow? God damn. And it banishes the other ones. It literally just procs these guys' effects for more ritual stuff, wherever they are. Or these two dickheads. These ones. Activates their effects. Actually sick. Fuck. We're out to. Dude, I just want to play Okay, I'm just so excited for Black Luster. I know what my first video is going to be. I'm just going to play Black Luster all day. Who cares if they're good or not? I'm playing them. Alright, Super Soldier Soul. Oh my god, it's another Black Luster card? You can send a Black Soldier monster from your hand to the graveyard. Until your opponent's next end phase, this card's attack becomes 3000, and this card's name becomes Blackluster Soldier. Okay. Okay. You can banish this card from your graveyard, add one Beginning Night or Evening Twilight Knight from your deck to your hand. So is that these two? That's these two. What the fuck? What is this? You just fucking make one really big? What the fuck? It's an Earth. To be fair, it's an Earth. It's not a lot of dark. That makes it slightly worse. But you can just have a 3000 attack monster, because why not? It searches. Has been the graveyard for its search effect though. And this card's name becomes Blackluster Soldier, so it works with the hand trap too. We are approaching a game state where there are so many good archetype specific cards that running 30 decks isn't a 30 card decks? Don't even talk to me. Dude, I might even time you out for suggesting I play 30 card decks. It's tempting. Okay. Interesting. I'm not sure about this card. I assume it will get played, but at the same time, the deck may already be stacked enough where you don't need this. Like, would you really want to normal summon this, and you're just gonna do you have to discard one of your Blackluster Soldiers from hand? I don't know. This card may not see play. May not. It seems like it's definitely worse than like this card, but it's a 3000 attack monster. So I mean, it's probably not bad. We'll see. I don't know how stacked the deck will be. The deck's super stacked. I assume this is the card they'll get to cut. Alright. Vision Hero Increase. This dude's got a fucking spike on his head. Interesting. If you take battle or fate damage while this card's in your graveyard, you can place this card from your graveyard and spell a trap card zone. Okay. During the main phase, if this card is treated as a continuous trap, you can treat one hero monster. Okay. If this card is built summoned from your spell a trap card zone, you can summon one level 4 Vision Hero monster from your deck. So far, they're still not showing me why they're useful. Machina Gear Frame. Oh, it's a Union monster. When this card is normal summoned, you can add one Machina monster from your deck to your hand, except Machina Gear Frame. Okay, so it's a search effect. Once per turn, you can target one machine type monster you control, equip this card to that target, or unequip this card, blah blah blah. Oh, so you're just equipping it, that's all it does, it has no effect. So it's just your searcher. Okay, so this is your searcher. So far we actually haven't found many Machina cards, so hopefully we've got a few more coming up. I mean, here's a point. Look at Christians, for example. They're good. I mean, I know Christian is a specific example. They did. Don't be spreading the word of everyone play 30 card decks and playing 24 card decks is okay. Please. There's enough people that play that shit in my Discord that I have to complain about. Just stop. Like, if you think that more than 20 card decks is okay, it's like just to like justify it by naming specifically Crystron. Let's have a look. So you've triggered me, I have to have a look. Right, so Crystron, sure. There are probably a few Crystron decks that are actually playing more than 30 cards, I would imagine. Probably the main one is, actually. How many are they playing? Yeah, they're playing a shit ton. Those Crystrons are just fucking disgusting. What about Element Saber? How many are they playing? Well, maybe a few of them are going over 20. Average deck size, 20 card. Average deck size, 30. But yeah. Second best deck in the game, or one equal best, is still running 20 card. Blackwing, do they go over? No, they're 20 card. Blue Eyes, Dark Magician. 20 card. 20 card, yeah, just yes. He does not have a point. Don't be doing that. just don't be playing over. Don't name specific examples like, oh, it's okay. Just don't. Yes, Limit Trigger. It makes my subscription worthwhile. Dude, I get triggered by that shit. Just play the game to be consistent. Don't be like, oh, but there's tons of search cards. You'll find a lot of decks in Duel Links can be consistent at 24 cards, purely because 24 cards is fucking nothing compared to the TCG's 40. So decks that are normally designed to be 40 cards, they're now being played at 20. You'll find, oh, they're all of a sudden really easy to draw a 3 of. You've already got, just having 3 cards in a deck is already what? Where's, not that one. This one. So just having literally a 3 of in your deck, so we just have 20 cards in your deck, for example, and you've got 3 cards to draw, you're drawing 4. Legit, you already have a 50% chance to start any 3 of in your deck, because it's 20 cards. Like, it's already consistent. So if you had just like if you have 30 cards, for example, like you'll find that it goes to like 30%, but 30% is still a pretty high number. I think it's 30. Yeah, 35% of the 30 card deck. So it's already a pretty high number. Just because like there's low deck counts, right? Low card counts in general. So like, don't name specific examples. Like, oh, but Crystron can and Stromberg. It's like just don't. Just stick to 20 cards. Don't go more. It's so bad seeing like all those decks in my Discord that are 24 cards, 25 cards, just made of just random crap. Just yeah, just don't. Alright, stop ranting, move on. Yeah, I can't open Circle Navigation. Or Odd. Oh, damn. It's opening all Dark Magician, huh? Nice. And that's why Pendulum is the best deck. Alright, Splendid Rose. Once per turn, you can banish 1 plant monster from your graveyard. Hang on. That's it of the effect? Is that a comma? Oh, okay, it is a comma. Then target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls, half that target attack until the end phase of this turn. Oh, so this is generic, by the way. But it's obviously going to be used with plants. Or you can just use what goes in the graveyard. During the battle phase, if this card attacked, you can banish 1 plant-type monster from your graveyard, half this card's attack until the end of this turn. If you do, this card can make a second attack. Okay. So, I don't think this seems all that great, because I think it's just better level 6s. When you want to summon Brainiac, just like 900% of the time over this, you just want Brainiac, right? Or Bryonic, whatever it's called. I just don't think this is alright. I don't think I'm going to be using this. He's going to be using Brainiac over this instead. I don't think this is better level 6s. There's no specific reason to use this other than it can attack twice. I guess you can use it as some kind of like potential OTK, so you can run this as like a one-off anyway, just because you can use it and sometimes you will get like a lucky OTK in. Yeah, Dolphin as well. Dolphin is the same thing. So you may run this as a one-off in plant decks just for those couple of times you get like a cool OTK in, otherwise you're just not going to use it. I'm not a player that plays random. I myself prefer 20 cards. I'm just saying that some decks have some good cards that it's legit running 20. I mean, the only reason Crystron is running it is because don't they have like 52 tuners that all do the same thing? They all res from the grave or whatever. So you can just draw any of those tuners and you can just play the game. They have like 3 of them that do that, right? You have like 9 copies of a card that all can give you an opener. That's literally the only reason they do that, right? Like, I don't play Crystron myself, but I'm pretty sure that's the reason, right? They just have like a billion tuners that all do the same thing. And they have a searcher for those tuners as well. Like, isn't that just why they can do it? Also, the fact that they can all counter people that were running grass at the time, because they're all 30 card decks that counter the grass, but no one's playing grass anymore because of the nerfs that are coming in Duel Links meta anyway. But yeah, it's like, It's so specific. There's not many decks that have 9 tuners that all do the same thing, you know? Extra deck space array tie, doesn't seem worth it. Maybe, we'll see. This card might just see play for the YouTube clips too. You never know. Alright. Hot Red Dragon Archfiend. This one's hot, by the way. This is Konami's objectively, this is an attractive card. They have stated it is a hot Red Dragon Archfiend. So according to Konami, this is the attractive version of Red Dragon Archfiend. This is their attractive card. It's hot. One tuner, one non-tuner Dark Dragon types. Oh, so it has to use a non-tuner Dark Dragon type synchro monster. So what the hell was that card we looked up earlier? What was that card we looked up earlier? The card that summons the Resonator back. What's that dude called? Does he work with this? The big synchro monster we looked up earlier. Red Rising? Does that work with this? Is Red Rising a Dark Dragon synchro? Or is it fire? It's dark, so it does work with it. Alright, so Red Rising is your main way of summoning this, I imagine. You can tribute one monster, then target one Red Dragon Archfiend monster in your graveyard. Oh, you can also just have Red Dragon Archfiend be the way to summon it. But you have to have another monster to special summon it. Okay. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can special summon 2 tuner monsters with the same level, one from your deck, one from your graveyard, in defense position. 2 tuner monsters? I mean, this technically works with the Knight card, wherever the fuck it was. That's a tuner monster, right? And you can summon 2 copies of it, so you just summon... You can summon this guy, since he doesn't count as a tuner, and you go into a level 6. What a weird effect. I guess you're meant to do that, then tribute it to summon your Red Dragon Archfiend back. Or is it summoning Resonator? Is that a synchro dragon? Summon Red Resonator to him, just a bad card. It seems pretty average. The no main phase 2 is a pretty big issue for this card too. You can't just summon the 2 tuners, tribute 1, summon your Red Dragon Archfiend. So Angel Trumpeter and Red Rising, I guess. Now, Red Rising summons specifically Resonator. You don't want to use the... He's a level 4, I don't know. I know, this card doesn't seem all that great to me. It's pretty average. Like, you can probably use it for the video clips, but I don't think it's like... I don't think this is going to be meta-defining or anything. I didn't think I added really anything that's like meta-defining in terms of like the big Red Dragon Archfiend stuff. There's a lot of Resonator support that seems pretty sick, but I'm not sure we're going to be using it to summon Red Dragon Archfiend Bane. You might be, but I have to see. This is obviously really good with Red Rising Dragon, so maybe that'll make it useful. I don't know. Actually, what is Red Rising Dragon's level 6? Is it? Fuck, I keep looking it up again. What level is it? How are we talking? It's level 6, right? Level 6? Is this level 10? Oh, so you have to have a Resonator that's level 4. Is there a Resonator that's level 4? Do we have one? What Resonator is level 4 we got? Was there one that was added? I assume they wouldn't give us this card if there wasn't one, right? We've got to have a Resonator that's level 4. No, there isn't one? Wait, so you can't use that to summon? You can't use this to summon it? So it's literally unusable? Is that what you're telling me? Do I have to use a level duplication skill to run it? Right, so we have to use level fucking duplication or augmentation or some shit to run the card. Okay. Well, that makes it a lot worse. Still technically playable though. We just have to use a skill to play it. Nice. Perfect. Alright, cool. Alright. I mean, to be fair, if we don't use Red Dragon Archfiend to summon it, then we won't have its tribute effect, so... Yeah, I don't know. I think we just move on from this card. I think it's just pretty bad. I don't know. You can do some weird OTKs where you summon 2 tuner monsters and beat him to death with those, but it's kind of like, yeah. Alright. The ultra rares, the 3 of them. Here we go. Ballista Squad. Tribute 1 monster, then target 1 card your opponent controls, destroy it. Right. So this is useful in tribute decks. Alright, why are we using this card over the one that actually gets played currently? The Raigeki... Is it break? So this card actually gets played currently because we send stuff to the grave that's useful, like the tuner monster and shit. So why are we using this over this? It tributes a card. So there must be a card that likes being attributed. Cyber Angel support. Yes! We're using this in Cyber Angels. I'm sure it won't make them more bricky. Let's go! Let him talk to me. Tribute floodgated monsters. Wow, Pog. Sick. Could be some decks in TCG. Well, I think we don't have a deck that's specifically going to use this yet. We have to use a deck that specifically likes to be tributed, I think, for this card to be used over Raigeki Break. Alright, next. Okay, please be the card that makes Vision Heroes useful, because so far I've read through all the Vision Hero cards. There's nothing that really stands out to me as, wow, this seems super cool. So please, be something useful. You can discard 1 other hero, monster, special summon this card from your hand. Okay, it's level 5, so I guess you have to do that. If this card is normal special summon, you can place 1 Vision Hero monster from your deck, except in spell and trap cards. Okay. Also, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of this turn, except hero monsters. You use this effect once per turn. Right. So this can give you this guy, and another one in your extra deck. On your spell and trap card zone. I mean, it's playable. It's useful. I still don't see the super worth in them though, not gonna lie. I don't know about this card. I'm probably not going to be building decks using this card, not gonna lie. I'm probably not going to be building a Vision Hero deck for my YouTube, because I'm looking at these cards and I'm going, wow, these all seem really boring to me. This activate increase tributes markers summoned Vion. Combos super well with increase. Yeah, I'm not going to be using these cards. I don't think. I'm not interested in them so far. I've read them all. They all seem really boring to me. I might do it eventually for... I don't know. We'll see. So I'm looking at them though. They don't seem all that interesting to me. I'm really bored looking at them. I guess there's like some weird things you can do. Like this doesn't technically take a normal summon. So you can get like... Use your little fusions. You can use... what's his face? Add... the fusion spell to hand. Use need to use my words. Use the dragon dude that searches for a fusion spell. Search for your fusion spell. Then you can use this guy, special summon him, do your whole summoning spiel. Keeper, yeah. And you can do that whole combo because this card doesn't technically need a normal summon. And that card takes 2 discards, by the way, to do that. BLS deck first, most likely. The BLS stuff I'm actually super excited for. Like, one look at this fucking card, and I'm actually just wet as fuck. Not gonna lie, this card actually just gave an instant chub. Where is it? This guy, instant chub. Holy shit, this card is fucking cool looking. I'm so excited for this card. A hand trap from Blackluster Soldier? Give me that shit. Give it to me. Hell yeah. Alright, let's look at the last card. So, for some reason, there's like not many... The box's name is fucking Machina Fortress Activate, and there's literally only like one... There's like 3 Machina cards in here. There's this card, there's this one, and there's this card, and I'm pretty sure that was it. Oh no, here's another one. This is a soldier. He's a reprint, so we must already have him. Wait, he's not a reprint? Unless we have all the Machina monsters in the game. Alright, let's just fucking look at this thing. Let's look at what it does. You can discard machine type monsters whose levels equal 8 or more, then special summon this card from your hand or graveyard. If this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, target one card your opponent controls, destroy that card. Okay. Before resolving an opponent's monster's effect that targets this face-up card, look at your opponent's hand, discard one card from it. So... You can discard Fortress as part of its own summoning cost, so you can discard the Fortress plus another machine to summon him. Right. To discard him and another Machina to summon him. Right, I need help, chat. What's the combo with this? What are we doing with this card? Because I'm looking at this and I'm going, it seems like you're just summoning a 2,500 attack monster that has no effect. You're just summoning a 2,500 attack monster that's like, okay. What does it do though? Why are we using this card? In Orcus to get their effects off? Okay, can be used with Orcus. That works. Orcus is a good combo. Desperado? Not sure what specifically this is. You just had the word Orcus and assume Desperado. It's an earth monster, so it's not like a Desperado card. You can probably use it with Desperado just because you're playing Orcus, but it's not a Desperado card. It's a 2,500 beta that's annoying to deal with. It's not even annoying to deal with, you just beat it to death. It's literally 2,500 attack, it's nothing. It's just useful with just Orcus, that seems like the only thing. Gear with him? Gadgets? Alright, so I'm looking at this card, I'm saying it looks like, it just does not look very exciting to me. Again, I'm not playing this card in a video for a while at least, because I think it looks boring. I'm already falling asleep reading it. So, like the first 2 videos I'm going to make from this box are probably 100% it's going to be Blackluster first, and then probably Aroma. I guess you can use this guy to search for this guy. There's a combo. Then wait. Oh, look, they even telling you how to do it. They're telling you the video fucking, how to do it in the video. Then activate Mokuba's skill, see you later, to return this back to hand, and there's your 2-card combo. You can special summon it. So this card can special summon this card instantly when you have Mokuba's skill. Wow. Amazing. Both Vision Hero Faris and these new machines have seen competitive success in TCG. What are they comboed with though, Brad? What are they used with in the TCG? Are there anything that's like in Duel Links we can use them with? That's like cool? So I'm reading most of these cards and these 2 all seem really like boring to me. I don't know, they don't seem all that useful. This card is like some weird... The fact that it doesn't use a normal summon makes it super good, I think. That's probably about it though, I don't know. What's it combo with? I'm still not really see. I see this card's good with Orcust only, right? I don't see it. The hero combo is Faris discard, special summon, place, increase, tribute to Faris to summon, increase effect, special summon Vion, Vion effect to summon, to send malicious, Vion, banish Faris, search Poly, malicious effect, off to special summon Melis, activate Poly, make Trinity ODK. Make Trinity? Do we have Trinity in Duel Links? What's that? Why don't I recognize that name? Fuck, that's the wrong. Trinity. Is that something from TCG? You just did that with slow mode. Nice one, dude. Hell if I know. Ah, that's alright. Trinity. Trinity? Oh, this guy. I mean, that's it. That combo you mentioned seems pretty good. Does he use a normal summon at all? Discard Spirit Summon, his face. Alright, well, I think we have to wait and see, because, I don't know. Seems all pretty interesting to me. I think I'll have to wait till we see the cards to come out and know they're useless. Because, like, I feel like they're going to be good, because they don't seem like... They've got the awesome combo-looking stuff, but I'm going to have to wait till like people that are smarter than me make the combos, I think, because I don't really know. These two cards, I don't really know. Even these archetypes, I can't tell you. I can tell you this BLS stuff looks cool as fuck, but this stuff, nah. It's a cool... They've got cool combo stuff. This guy potentially doesn't even need a normal summon to summon a big boy, which is kind of cool, but yeah. You need Stratos? Also, yeah, I don't own Stratos, so... Probably also a reason I'm not going to be playing it. The other Vision Hero Fusion? Is that in Duel Links currently? Oh, Adoration. Okay. It's not all that exciting though still. Alright, I think that's about it. Summary of this box. These two archetypes are a bit confusing to me. This one specifically, because it seems really average. It seems like it can be comboed with Orcusts, but that seems about it. I don't know what the specific use of this is. This card by itself isn't that great. It's just a 2,500 monster with an effect that is relatively useless. You probably don't care about it all that much. So this guy, unless he's going to be comboed in some weird synchro or some like machine thing is used to buff him to some unrealistic numbers or something, seems pretty average. I don't know. I'll have to wait and see for this card. This card could be good because it has some like... It doesn't necessarily need a normal summon to combo off, which is really cool. What it's going to be used in, again, I think we'll have to wait and see. It seems like it combos well with Keeper and stuff. There's like a weird combos with Vion as well. It seems really good. Like someone said in the chat though, you're probably going to need Stratos for this card to be Pog, so that could be a problem if you don't have Stratos like me. The other archetypes, Blackluster Soldier seems like by far my most excited for deck in the box. I don't know if it's going to be the best, but it seems fucking sick. It turns the generic Blackluster synchro ritual monster that has no effect and gives it effects. That's really cool. Really cool. And you got a hand trap for them now. So excited for that. The Red Dragon Archfiend. We've looked at it. Its effects seem all kind of average. Not really going to be too excited about that. It's also really hard to summon because you're generally going to be wanting to use like Red Rising Dragon with it, but you can't because there's no level 4 Resonator, so it's kind of awkward. You have to try and get Red Dragon Archfiend out, then a tuner monster out, then summon this, so you can use it with like... I think there was a level 1. Is it Force? Or was it Force? There's another Resonator in here. I forgot what it's called. Is it Synchron? Yeah, it's level 1. This thing can summon itself. There you go. You can use it with this if you like. But it doesn't seem all that worthwhile. You can just use Assault Boat and it's probably better off, to be honest. And the other stuff, the Aromages. Are Aromages any more Pog? This card's a bit confusing, but they seem like they're gonna be a lot better. The fact they've got more support makes them better, generally, but are they gonna be top tier? I don't think they're gonna be top tier from this box. It just seems like they're gonna be just a normal rogue deck, just a stronger than they currently are, which is nice considering Aromages are currently pretty doo-doo. So it's nice they're getting some support, but I don't think they're gonna be any better, realistically. And I think that's it for the archetypes. I think that was just about it. Oh, this card was really sick too. This card is, if you play Resonator decks, you're going to play 3 of this, because it works with both Resonators. So it makes any Resonator deck so much less bricky. So much less bricky. No, I think that's just about it, boys. I think we're done here. Oh yeah, that's how you summon it. Use Rising thing, and you use Level Augmentation or Duplication, whichever one. I still question the box name. This isn't Ancient Gear support. Dude, I saw someone in my Discord chat say, in all caps, why are they giving Ancient Gear support? I'm like, it's not specifically Ancient Gear, is it? It just be like, there's no Ancient Gear cards in here. But, I mean, whatever. Whatever, dude. You can use this in Ancient Gears if you like. There you go. Play it with Ancient Gears. Off you go. Anyway, boys, I'm done here. You'll see this, if you missed anything from the stream, as someone in the chat just did, just pointed out there will be a VOD of this on YouTube in a bit once I fully rendered it and stuff. So is there any further comments you got, chat? Anything else you want to say about the box or to the YouTube before I end this thing? Any further comments? Or we done here? Alright, we're done here. Alright, boys, thank you for tuning in. I'm going to put you on to watch Farfa now, so go watch Farfa. Because that's who I'm going to be watching. Thank you for tuning in, guys. I'm out here, though. Like I said, there'll be a VOD of this on YouTube if you missed any of it, so. Later, guys.